do you want to buy a car? So have you ever thought that what is the reason that you want car? Basically, there are four major reasons that people wish to buy a car. Number one, they have to travel fast distances. So let's say they have to travel from Pune to Mumbai. So every day your travel is more than 20-25 kilometers. Then it makes perfect sense for you to buy a car. Number two is security and freedom. You don't feel secure when you travel in public transport, or let's say in Ola and Uber. Or you have to, or you want that freedom where you can travel whenever you want, wherever you want. So in that case, yes, you should buy a car. The third category is there are a lot of people who just want to show off by buying a car. It doesn't make much more of sense, but they just have to show off that how rich I am and I have a car. So that can be a reason. Number four is peer pressure. Let's say someone from your family, someone from your friends have bought a car, and now you feel pressure that even I should buy a car. So these people should not buy a car. You should try to find need, that whether you really need it. And there are few people who think that car is an investment. I mean, it's not. Let me tell you why. The costs that are related to a car are a hell lot of more. Let me tell you the various costs that are involved. Before you buy a car, you have to spend a lot of money. The average car price in India is around 8 to 10 lakh rupees, and usually people don't carry 8 to 10 lakh rupees in their pocket, so they have to take a loan. So the first cost that people come across is interest cost. So when you buy a 8 to 10 lakh rupee car, let's say 10 lakh rupee car, you have to pay 2 or 3 lakhs extra to the bank, and this is paid through EMI. So you have to pay every month an EMI that is of your car. The second cost is fuel cost. The fuel prices in India are rising, every month, every day. So you have, whatever you travel, how much you travel, you have to pay the fuel cost accordingly. Number second is taxes and PUC. There are certain government regulations and PUC that you have to pay to the government annually in order to ride your car on roads. Third is insurance. Government has made it mandatory for you that you should take an insurance. Without it, you can't drive your car. So that is an annual fee that you are charged when you buy your car. Number four is maintenance. There are a lot of repairs, tear downs that happens to your car, every 4 to 5 times a year, and you have to give your car for maintenance. So those are the costs that are involved every time. And the fifth and foremost that people don't even realize that they have to pay is depreciation. Basically, depreciation means over the time the value of your thing keeps on decreasing, and in case of car it depreciates on a very higher level. Let me tell you the in terms of percentage, what is it. So we are assuming here that the price of a car is 10 lakh rupees. The moment you drive your car outside of showrooms, 5% of your value of car is already depreciated. For example, you take a 10 lakh rupee car, 50,000 is depreciated the moment you drive it outside the showroom. And similarly, in 6 months it depreciated 10%, in 1 to 2 years it depreciates 20%, in 2 to 3 years it depreciates 30%, and similarly in 4 to 5 years it's half of its value, it depreciates 50%. So if you have taken a 10 lakh rupee car, within 4 to 5 years the value of your car is half down, it's almost 50% remaining. And it does not make sense to invest in something that depreciates so fast. Would you invest in gold coins which depreciates fast? In 5 years they become half. It doesn't make much of sense. So just think before buying a car. So let me ask you, is buying a car really a good option? I think no. But what are the alternatives that you have if you don't purchase a car? Number one is use public transport. So you can use metros, you can use buses, you can use taxis in this case. So that these are very economical and very cheap to travel, but still you don't feel safe or you don't want to travel in public transports, you can take Ola and Uber. It's super convenient. And the thing is, even if you if you are investing 8 to 10 lakhs in a car, invest that, and even by the amount of interest that you're going to get, you can ride Ola and Uber. It's that economical. Number third is carpool. This is something which is trending a lot these days. So for example, only one person has a car and only he drives to office, but usually a car can accommodate 4 to 5 people. So in that case, you can share the ride and share the expenses, and you can carpool. Number four is rent a car. For example, you have to go for a holiday or you have to go to your native place. In that case, you need a car. You want freedom to wait wherever you want, how much time you want. So in that case, you can just rent a car. That will be super convenient for you guys, and you can rent a car for a day, for a month, for a year, whatever you want. And it becomes very cheap option if you are using it for a very particular time frame. And my suggestion is, do not buy a car, but still, if you want to buy a car, I will tell you the ideal way to buy a car. Number one is buy a car on cash. So when you buy a car in cash, you don't have to pay that extra interest fee that you are going to pay to the bank, and it becomes a value deal for you. And I understand that a lot of people don't have enough cash to just pay for your car. In that case, you pay how much ever cash you have. Number two is, it's a basic rule that if you can't save enough for an EMI of a car, you can't afford that car. So in that case, you have to degrade to some other model. And number third, and the most important thing, is buy a car which is 3 to 4 years old or more than 3 years old. So in that case, what happens, the value of your car is already depreciated 40 to 50%, and it's a value deal. So basically a car lifetime is around 10 to 15 years, and if it's used, if you're getting a 3 to 4 year old car in almost half its value, so it's a good deal. You can still use it for 10 years again. So it's super convenient and super wise. So let me give you a basic comparison between a new car and an old car. So let's say we buy a new car, the value is 10 lakh rupees. We take it for 5-year loan, 10 lakh rupees loan for 5 years, interest 11%, and the EMI that you get every month is 21,742 rupees. On the other side, let's compare a 3 to 4 year old car. The car value is 40% already depreciated. In that case, you have the value of the car is just 6 lakh rupees. You take on a loan 6 lakh rupees for 5 years in total. The interest at 11%, the EMI is 13,045 rupees. So it's very low. Let's take the difference between EMI of new car and old car. The per month EMI difference is around 8,697 rupees. And if you multiply it by 12 for a year, the difference is 1,04,354. Almost you're saving 1 lakh rupees just by every year by buying a 3 to 4 year old car. And let's see the difference in 5 years, because we have taken loan of 5 years. So in 5 years, the difference becomes 5,21,820. You're almost saving more than 5 lakh rupees just by purchasing a 3 to 4 year old car. So it makes much more sense. It derives much more value when you buy an old car over a new one. So now tell me, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section that what are your thoughts, and also please subscribe to my channel. I'm a new creator. I'll keep on adding such videos. So thanks a lot.